Here, this is from washing a vehicle with dirty tools, and we're going to get rid of all this for the customer. There's paint chips here that I'm going to share with you. Over the next few weeks, we're going to focus on getting your paint job more beautiful than it's ever been and protected from all the elements. The cool part of this is anybody can do it. One of our secrets that we do before even if you wash the vehicle prior to doing this, all we do is put a little bit on, just like that. Wipe it all off, and it evaporates pretty quickly. Now, the key to clay bar is it takes out all the contaminants in the paint. Brake dust, dirt, grime, anything that's been embedded in the paint. And you keep the clay bar lubricated, and you move it in a back and forth direction this way. Don't do it in a circular direction. And all you do is rub it across there like this, and you'll feel the impurities. You'll feel when it's smooth. And when it gets dirty, all you do is knead it and bend it and fold it up and mix it together and then use it again. But if you drop this on the floor, you might as well throw it away, because you do not want any dirt in this right here whatsoever, as far as dirt off the ground. And I know you've seen our other videos on paint chips. Wait till you see this next one we do. It's going to blow your mind. And once it feels smooth, you wipe it dry with your microfiber towel. Now, once you've done that, you should be able to run your hand over it, your fingers, and I can feel that thing is as smooth as can be, smooth as a baby's behind. Still have the scratches, and we want to get rid of all those tiny micro scratches. So if you love your car, make sure you're part of the team here with Sweet Project Cars. All right, let's get set up for the next step. All right, this process that we're doing here will give you the nicest, most beautiful shine you can possibly have. And it's for those who are really picky about how their car looks. This will take out all those scratches. Then I'll show you the finishing touch to all of this good stuff. Now, one thing that you will find out here, if Mother's doesn't take out the scratches, then you've got to use this next process that we're going to share with you. But this will take out 95% of all the scratches in your paint. But if it doesn't, then you've got to do this next step. Now, almost all the small scratches are out, but there's a couple larger scratches in it that are deeper. All right, just see if you can see that scratch right there. Right there. Goes all the way down. In order to get that scratch out, if you can feel it with your finger, which I can, you've got to do this next step. All right, now to get those scratches out, we've got to use, and I want all of you that have not done this before to start with a 2000 grit or 3000 grit, just to be safe. Make sure you don't go through the clear. We're going to use our soapy water, and it's scratched up pretty good in this area right here. Back and forth, that's all you do. Equal pressure. I kind of lay my whole arm on top of it when I'm doing big panels like this. Then we'll check it. Doesn't take much on the sanding to get those scratches out of there. And it will dull the paint down. But you got to do the Mother's first to see if you have to do this. You see what I'm saying? Now I can see the scratch over here on this side, so I'm going to focus there, but on this side it's gone. Most of you won't have scratches in your vehicle like this bad that you have to do this. This guy wants this vehicle's paint to be perfect. So that's what we're going to do for him. It's been neglected. I'm going to do the whole top of the fender while I'm at it. All right, we'll check that. Looking good. All right, now it looks pretty good. I can see some small scratches still right here. It's going to take a little bit more sanding to get all that out, but I'm not going to do that. All you got to do is keep sanding until you don't see the scratches any longer. And 2000 grit's pretty forgiving. Those scratches are gone. And if there's any orange peel in it, the sanding will take that out as well. Is it time consuming? Yes, but like I said, you probably won't have scratches this bad in your car. We'll hit it with our mothers now. Scratches are all gone. Now we're going to put the shine back into it. Okay, we've gotten most all the scratches out of it. We smoothed it right out. It looks really good. Now we're going to use our wool compounding pad. Now you see the shine starting to come back into it, so we're going to hit it again. If you're a perfectionist, then you'll really have fun doing this. Do it in segments. Do like your front fenders and your hood on one weekend. The next weekend do your doors, and the next weekend do the rear of the vehicle. And enjoy it. That's gorgeous. Anything that you see us do, we have done for years, and I will never share anything that doesn't work. Ever. Never, it will never happen. We are going to use Zymol, and we're going to use the Mother's Brazilian Carnauba. Now we're going to go to our buffing pad, our wool polishing pad. Everything we use is 3M, and there's a reason behind that. 3M's been around since dirt was invented, and their stuff is almost foolproof. All right, now we've got our wool polishing pad. Now look at the shine on that. And all the scratches that you saw before are gone. Now we're going to use our Zymol. And you can use either one. We just like to use both. I'm using it one-handed. I don't need to put a lot of pressure other than the weight of the buffer. Now with Zymol, if you spray a little bit of water on here as you're doing it, it will really shine. we're not going to do that. I just want to share with you what it looks like afterwards. Now, if you didn't have any scratches in there and you had to do the sanding like we had to, you would have that done in, the whole fender would be done in 15 minutes. And here's the crazy part. If you see scratches in it after you do it, you can continue in that area sanding until you get it back where you want it so there's no scratches. Look at that. But I want you to see this. Look at the shine up here on that. It's just gorgeous. And we've just barely wiped it down.